Two important things I would like to point out first when discussing this question about waking up in a healthy way. Number one, I often hear from people, I sleep 4 or 5 hours, I wake up just fine. And then when I inquire further, they say, I use 2 alarms, or 3 or 4, or I have somebody wake me up. But hey, I wake up and I go to work and I'm fine. If you're having to be woken up, or you're having to make an arrangement in a sense that something, some device or someone has to stimulate you with noise or shaking you up or however, to wake you up in the morning, that only tells you one thing about it. You're not sleeping long enough. If you're sleeping long enough, you should be able to wake up on your own without any intervention. So that's one important thing to understand. The second important thing has to do with people getting used to less sleep and waking up on their own, but still getting less sleep. And that happens when a habit is created. The commonest situation is for people who work in the military. No matter how much sleep they get or not, they're forced to wake up very early in the morning, and if they don't, there are consequences for that. Once they do this for a number of years, their body just gets used to waking up as if they've had enough sleep, but they really have not. And that tends to affect them later in life. So those two parts are really important because they're quite common. So as you wake up in the morning after having gotten enough sleep, you wake up on your own, then gradually getting up and going on with your routine is just fine. If you exercise in the morning, that helps you feel more energized. If you eat a full breakfast in the morning, then that helps you go on through your day much better. Another important thing that people don't often recognize. If you wake up in the morning and you're sensitive to bright light, or you're not hungry for breakfast, very, very common statement by people, I'm just not hungry in the mornings. If you're not hungry in the mornings, that tells me physiologically that your body, you woke up, but your body really was not yet ready to get up. The body's own mechanism of getting enough sleep and waking up in the morning has to do with priming you to get up in the morning and get going and being productive as much as you can be. This is a well-defined, very basic science of how the human body evolved over however long, thousands of years, maybe longer. It was primed, it was programmed this way so that the person, after they wake up, they go out hunting or doing whatever to survive. So the hormone levels in the body change before you are ready to wake up, to make to prime every system in the body so that it's ready to go and functioning at its fullest. If that's not happening, you have to look at what's affecting your sleep. Either you're not sleeping well enough or long enough.